Hey everybody, just here to remind you today is December 16th, the last day of my raffle for my Etsy shop. And you guys, all you need to do is spend $40 or more. I lowered your total to 40 instead of 50 for this month. If you win the raffle, this is what you're going to win. This box is filled with great embellishment goodies. Lots of great things that you can use in projects, from images to flowers to bling and laces and trims. You name it, it's in here. A watch kit to make an altered watch, bling, some embellishments here, flowers, pearls, one of my little books and glasses that I made, my handmade books, a mini composition book. There's a ton of stuff in here, you guys, that you can make a ton of projects with, and I think you would have a lot of fun with all of these goodies. So go on over to my Etsy shop. Today's the last day. This is it, you guys. No more time. Time is running out. TikTok. So get on over there and do some shopping right now. There's not a ton of competition for the prize, the raffle prize, so it's not, this was only a week-long giveaway. So I did it a little bit differently for the month of December so that I could get this out earlier in the month. So I will be shipping this to the winner next week. So get in there, get into that raffle, and this is what you're going to win if you are chosen. So because I'm going to show you real quick now. I'm actually selling some of these kind of boxes. Now the boxes that I'm selling are bigger, slightly bigger actually. But they are boxes that I have also altered. These are more elaborate boxes. I am putting, I've set this box up. I just decided I thought it would be cool to do embellishment kit boxes and decorate the boxes as well. So that's what I'm doing here. So in this box, you'll get, this is a lace flower that I made. We've got some of that eyelash trim. This is a bird that I made, a handmade Christmas ornament, and she is absolutely gorgeous. So this is an acrylic bird, and you can see I've decorated even her down to her belly with the little flower, and she's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then this is what I did to the top of the bird. And then I put stickles on it to make it sparkle. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle real good, but it's pretty much covered with the stickles on the whole back side of the bird. It's absolutely stunning. And then we've got in here is some stickers and one of my 3D butterflies that I made. A little bit of bling in here. This is just a little, let's see if we can take some of these things out. I've got 3 of these to show you guys, so I don't want to take everything out, but I will take some of this stuff out to show you. I put a couple of these little wooden clocks and some of these butterflies, butterfly stickers. And then this is the 3D butterfly sticker that I made. Super pretty. And then this little piece of bling is really, really cute. This is a flower basket, and I just thought it was really cute. So there's the basket of flowers, and this is a vintage piece of bling. So so you'll get that. And let's close this one up, and I will get to the next one. This one has just some different trims and things in it, and I just cut off small pieces of a few things. We've got a piece of my gorgeous, gorgeous silver trim. This is one of my favorites. And a little bit of my gold trim. And this is just a little snippet of some lace that I had. And here's another snippet. And this is really cool. This could be used for something really fun. This is a piece of lace. It's just a square piece that came out of a, it had several of these squares on it, so I just cut out some of the squares. I think we're getting the sunlight in this room and it's not helping, I don't think, with the visual. There we go. I think that's better. So you get that. And then I put a couple of these black lace flowers, a pair of angel wings, and these boxes that I'm doing are all different. They don't all have the same things. So, and then this is just another snippet that has a couple of leaves on it. So there's that package. And let me try and put these back neatly. I may have to reorganize this when the time comes, but that's okay. Okay, so there's that, and then we've got another package that has, I don't know if I put this in the right box or not, but I think I did. But it looks like I have two more of the black rose lace trims. I've got a little sticker in here, and then I've got some other trims and things. This is from a cut-off snippet from a wedding dress. Super pretty. And then this is just a little piece of that white lace trim that I like using so much, and a little snippet of the pink trim. Another little piece of the wedding dress trim, and this one, it got dyed a little bit, so it's got a little bit of this wine color on this edge. I'm sure somebody can use that. Here's a little piece of a sari. And this is just some ribbon trim that I added this rose trim to. I thought that would be nice and useful. And I think there's about a yard there of that. And again, I made that one. This beautiful piece of an applique. And then this little piece of a doily. So that's that package. What did I do with the baggie? Oh, and then there's also this Be Still sticker in there. And I just found a couple more bits that were in here. I've got this little bow. And then a snippet of this trim that I added these goodies to. So that is that bag. And of course I'm not going to be able to get it in there the same way it was. But you can see this box is completely filled to the rim. There's some of this red rhinestone trim. This is a sticker trim. Super pretty and sparkly. And then this is just a bag of some bling embellishments. So I've got several pieces of bling. Some of these are old pieces, some of them are not. There's a little angel cameo, and you know, these are all just cool pieces that you can use in your projects. So there's a good amount of bling in there. And then you already saw the I think, was the little basket in this one? Yeah, there's already that little basket bling in that other baggie. Okay, and then this envelope, I don't think I'm going to pull this out. This one has just little bits and pieces of images, inspirations. I put, I'm sorry, these inspirations. I put some of these little heart rhinestone stickers in there. And this one, let me open it up here so I can show you a couple of these. This is a rhinestone sticker that, I see one of the rhinestones is down here instead of where it's supposed to be. So anyway, this is a wine glass. Isn't that cool? And then there's also this little heart with the arrow going through it. So this would be a fun thing to use for like a Valentine's Day project. But I really like that, so I wanted to show you. And then I'll show you these little heart rhinestone pieces. Aren't these pretty? There's 4 of these in there. I really love these little hearts. I bought a couple of packages of those for myself to use in projects. And then this says you can never be overdressed or overeducated. So, and this is just a little one of those little sayings that came in a little sweetheart mint tin. And so I had a bunch of those tins and I saved all of the little inspirational quotes that came with them. And then we've got this piece of lace, a nice little piece of that you can use in a project. And this is just some little cardstock cutouts. Different, this is a zebra themed one. We've got some stickers here, and then I added at the bottom of the box some prayer cards. So I just added, I think, 5 of them. So you've got 5 of those that you can use in projects. I thought that would be cool for someone to have. I'm going to put this stuff back in here, and then I'll show you some of the images and things that that I've put in here. Somehow I want to get this bird in there and get other things sort of around it. So that's what I'm trying to do, because the bird kind of takes up a lot of space. It's solid as a rock, and so it is not going to move. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. This can go in the back, I think, along the wall, I think. Yeah. There we go. And then we've got these images and things. And the image bag, there's a whole bunch of great stuff in this bag. And this is my favorite part of these boxes. So the 3 boxes that I'm going to show you are all similar to this, but each one is different. They don't all have the same thing. So we've got this piece of bling in there, this beautiful 3D butterfly, and this is actually a refrigerator magnet, a couple of paper doilies, and then these are some of the images and things that are in there. So let's see if I can, let's move in a little closer to these. There. Okay, so these are, where do I need to be? Right here. Okay, so these are the images that I will be putting in there, or that I have put in there. Look at this one. This is a little angel. We've got this one, and I tried to really just do a whole bunch of different images and things that I knew you guys would like and enjoy using. And I'm just going to very quickly go through these and show them to you. We've got these. These. This one is gorgeous. This is one of my favorite floral prints. And these, a couple of these are paper, but most of them are cardstock. This is cardstock. This is cardstock. And this is, look at this beautiful image. I just love this one. And then we've got these. These are, that's a cardstock one there. And then these are paper. This one is cardstock. So these are just these very few paper, regular paper images. The rest are done on cardstock. So you can see you're getting some gorgeous, gorgeous images to use in your projects. And these are so nice to use to make tags and things with. So, and then there's a mini composition book in there as well. And those mini composition books, those are a lot of fun to play with. And you could turn one of those into like a little picture book using your images to put in there. Put a bunch of them in there to highlight, you know, in the book. There's so much you can do with those little composition books. I just love them. So we're going to press the air out of there and try and put my little bow back on there. I didn't put bows on everything in the packages. I just had this piece of ribbon out and I just decided to put it around this one. But it would probably be nice to put, you know, pretty bows around everything and make it all look really fantastic. Okay, so that is that box, and this is the one with the, I call her the Maroon Art Deco lady. And this is the one that I did that feather on, I did the video on. Turned out gorgeous. I love this box so much. It's very, very me. This box is one that I had done a little while back. I had altered it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a cigar box, and I put it in my shop, and this box has not sold yet. And I thought and thought about it. It is in someone's cart, and I hate to kind of take it away from someone, but I decided that I'm going to turn it into one of these boxes as well. So really quickly, I'm going to go through this. We've got a couple of these flowers that I made. Those are my handmade flowers. Again, another package of images and a little composition book. I am not going to take these all out. A lot of them are very much the same. The images and things are going to be different in each package. So this package has a bunch of images as well. We've got some laces and trims, a whole bunch of them. These are a little bit different, you guys. So we've got some pretty like bridal type lace. We've got let's just dig in here a little bit so you guys can kind of see. This is a really great box. But we've got this, a nice little piece of that. And then there's a little piece of dangle trim. These are great to use in separate little pieces to hang from things. I love this trim. So that's that. Some daisy trim and a small piece of this Venice lace. I think that's what it's called. And then just some other little trims and things that I had that I wanted to just, you know, see if I had a few pieces I could put in. Most of my trims and my laces, I only have small pieces of everything. So this is a small piece of a lace that is one of my favorites, and I still have some of this left to play with. I won't ever give away my last bits of anything. This is a piece of some other lace that I have, and this is just more of a doily type crochet piece, but I thought, okay, this could be used in the making of appliques and things, so I thought I would throw that in there. So that is this little baggie. And I'm going to try and put this together neatly, if I can. And quickly, if I can. So there's that bag. These boxes are just great, you guys, and they're well worth the value. Really, the prices that I've got on these in my store, normally I'd probably be charging that price just for the boxes alone when I alter them, and you would still be getting a good value. This is just some bits and pieces. There's a little applique, some stickers, some of the wooden clocks in there, butterflies, some little, I think these are acrylic. No, I'm not sure if these are acrylic, but these are little trim bits, rhinestone bits, a few flowers, and again, this one has a piece of that red trim, rhinestone trim. And two of these gorgeous, gorgeous silk, pink silk flowers. These are so, so pretty. I bought these a little while back and I love using them. And in this box, and this is why I say these boxes are different, and no box is better than the other because they have different things that are awesome. I actually added an extra box in this one. Can you believe it? I made this box and I thought it was so pretty, and it's just a small little box, but I thought, oh, I'm not going to put that in the store. I'll just put it into one of my little embellishment boxes. So there's different little bits of things inside this box. This is some ribbon trim that I made myself. And, you know, just a couple of little bits and pieces of things that you can use in your projects. So, there is that. And in this box, I also added some napkins. So there's different ones, and the other box I'm going to show you has these same napkins. They're all the same, I think. I'm almost positive it's exactly the same. I put one square, and these are not full napkins, you guys. I put one square from each of these napkins, and this is my favorite one, as you guys all know. So you will get one square of this napkin. I know everybody loves that. I've got one square of, because I have to save some of this stuff for myself to use in projects still. So one of the peacock napkins. This is super duper pretty. This Paris napkin. And this was just a cocktail napkin, so that's why it's a smaller one. And we've got this little postcard bicycle napkin. I think this one is absolutely adorable. I love the red bicycle. So cute. And then this one is just a rose napkin. Super pretty, super prominent. This print on here is very prominent, so it will show up really well in your project. I've got a little piece of this little girl napkin. And this is one that a lot of these napkins I got from my friend Sherry. And so I decided to share them with you guys and keep some for myself and then share a little bit with you guys. And this floral napkin, super pretty. And this is the last one. And this one just has the top layer. I had already taken the underneath layers. And this is a purple butterfly napkin, super duper pretty. It's kind of hard to see it because it doesn't have the white background. Maybe if I put it over the top of this. Yeah. There, now you can see what it really looks like. Super pretty napkin. So, yeah, those are the napkins. And again, these same napkins are going to be in the next box that I'm going to show you. And then we'll be done showing the boxes and we'll be ready to, you know what? Actually, I think I may just make this a separate video, you guys. I think this is just going to be a giveaway video, or not a giveaway. It will be my giveaway video, but it will be, I'm just showing you because these are for sale in my store. These are not giveaways, just so you guys know. These are not freebies. But you will see if you go over to my shop, I've got these extremely reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. So you can't beat it. You guys will love these boxes, and then you've always got the box to use for whatever else you want to use it for. You know, outside of storing this stuff, because you'll probably take the stuff out of the box and put it somewhere else. So this one, oh, look at it, actually closed. This one does not have a latch on it. It's not supposed to. It's just a cigar box, and it has a little divot here where you can grab a hold of the top and open it. But super, super pretty box, and I love this one. I love all of them. I'm a box person. I love old vintage boxes and cigar boxes and all that stuff. So these cigar boxes that I got, let's see, the one I just showed you, this one I got from my friend Rhonda. She had sent to me in a Happy Mail package. So that was from my friend Rhonda. And then this one came from my friend Gail over at Fava of Four. She sent me this cigar box, and Gail also sent me this cigar box. She had a bunch of them and was willing to share, so she sent me a couple of them, and this is on so tight because there's so much stuff in here, and my fingernail, I don't want to break it. There we go. I was afraid I'd break my fingernail opening it. So we have the same napkins in here, and this does include the pretty pink napkin that is my favorite. We've got the butterfly with the eyelash trim. There's probably 2, 3, maybe 4 yards of that eyelash trim on there. One of my cardstock butterflies. We've got a baggie of different bits of bling. We've got a similar pack of images and tags and things like that. I'm just going through this one quickly, you guys. And this is some trims and things. A little bit different than the other package. I'm trying to look for the end of my bag here where it opens. Oh, here it is. I'll sort of go through this a little bit. We've got one of those gorgeous little owls, and I think I put an owl in that last one that I showed you too. I'll have to check. A nice piece of this Venetian trim. In gray. I love this lace. A little piece of this yarn. There's probably a yard of that there. And this is a thin lace trim. And this is an old vintage. It looks a little tea-dyed, maybe. Super pretty. And these are great to use on boxes and things like that. This is a piece of my handmade ribbon. And we have a little, I did this little wooden heart. I painted it, and then I added this little piece of pearl trim to it. Super cute. A piece of this pearl trim. And these are just, this package has the cardstock hippo embellishments, and then some of these star rhinestone embellishments. So that is that bag. Fun, fun, fun. I love these owls. They are so, so pretty. I know for a while there, owls were so popular, and if I made anything with an owl on it, it was sold that fast. This is just an envelope that I made. It has nothing in it, but you can put something in it, like a little ornament. And you can close it up, and there you go. You have a little gift. So This is one of the Merry Christmas 2022 ornaments that Jeff made. I threw that into this package. And in fact, I think I'm going to put it inside that little envelope, just because it fits. Okay. And a piece of that fabric that I put in the first box that I showed, that's got the sparkle design in it. And this is the size piece that is in the other box as well. This is one of my little handmade books. I put one of these with a pair of glasses in it. It's a super duper cute one. Let me open this up and I'll show you, because you guys have not seen this box, and these are hard to see. Here's the little silver pair of glasses. And this is the little book. And I actually put a little piece of ribbon here that you can take out and just put on the page that you want it on. And then I put a little dangle on it, but it's got the little tea-dyed pages in it. So I thought these books are so cute. I've made a bunch of them now. I have a few more that I've been working on. So yeah, I thought I would put one in this package. So each package has something different in it that is like the little extra thing. Like this one has the ornament and the book. The other one had the bird ornament. A couple of them have the flowers, the handmade flowers. A couple of them don't. However, I was going to add flowers to this one, so I will figure it out. I'm going to add a flower or two to this one. We've got prayer cards in here. We've got some more stickers and inspirational words and different little bits and pieces in this package. And then I added one of the cute little tri-fold Post-it books in there, and I put that in there because it fit in there perfectly, and I thought that would be fun for somebody to play with. So that's why I added that to the box. Okay, and so that is that box. I like to put the images at the top. Don't ask me why. Let's see, we can put these little bits right there. And the book, I don't want it to get too squished, so put that there. We have our napkins. I think I'll put this butterfly right there. Put this on top of that. Napkins. Actually, I think I'm going to maybe fold this napkin one, put it there. We'll put these on top of that and put the butterfly on top of that. So there is that package. So as you guys can see, each one is slightly different. There's a little bit of difference to each one. Different, most of the images and things on the, the cardstock are similar or the same. There might be more or less depending on, what other stuff is in the box. But this box, as you can see, you guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous box. It's got this little angel on it here. This is a acrylic angel or a resin angel. These are all flowers, handmade flowers that I made, all of them, except for this one in the front. It's got this lace bow on it and the pearls, and this is an absolutely gorgeous box, and I added feet to this one. So this is a very valuable box in and of itself, and the price that I have on this entire kit is the same that I normally would charge for just the box. So get over to my shop, you guys, and get yourself one of these embellishment kits. They're awesome. They're a great deal. And I know you guys will absolutely Love, love, love them. So get on over and do that. Instead of making the flowers in this video, I'm going to cut this one off here, and I'm going to do a separate video with the flowers. And if you didn't see the beginning of this video that I originally made, it's okay. You're not going to see it. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to cut this part out. So, okay, so that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Merry Christmas, and get on over to my shop. Do some shopping. Come on, you guys. I need to make some sales. Grandma needs to buy Christmas presents. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Have a great day. God bless. Stay tuned for pictures on the back end. Bye-bye.